From the Apostolic Letter, Mulieris Dignitatem, by Pope St. John Paul II. Sin brings about a break in the original unity which man enjoyed in the state of original justice, union with God as the source of the unity within his own eye, in the mutual relationship between man and woman, communio personorum, as well as in regard to the external world, to nature. The biblical description of original sin in the 3rd chapter of Genesis in a certain way distinguishes the roles which the woman and the man had in it. This is also referred to later in certain passages of the Bible. For example, Paul's letter to Timothy. For Adam was formed first, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman was deceived and became a transgressor. 1 Timothy 2, 13 through 14. But there is no doubt that, independent of this distinction of roles in the biblical description, that first sin is the sin of man, created by God as male and female. It is also the sin of the first parents, to which is connected its hereditary character. In this sense, we call it original sin. This sin, as already said, cannot be properly understood without reference to the mystery of the creation of the human being, man and woman, in the image and likeness of God. By means of this reference, one can also understand the mystery of that non-likeness to God in which sin consists, and which manifests itself in the evil present in the history of the world. Similarly, one can understand the mystery of that non-likeness to God, who alone is good, and the fullness of good. If sin's non-likeness to God, who is holiness itself, presupposes likeness in the sphere of freedom and free will, it can then be said that for this very reason, the non-likeness contained in sin is all the more tragic and sad. It must be admitted that God, as Creator and Father, is here wounded, offended, obviously offended, in the very heart of that gift which belongs to God's eternal plan for man.